Hey everyone, my name is Tom. I'm the owner and co-founder of Chaseki, the best of tea. I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Chaseki TV. And this is episode number 1 of an ongoing video series. And what I'm trying to do within the next couple of weeks is I will educate and teach you everything about the matchas that we actually sell in our shop and on our website. Maybe you've experienced something comparable. You go on a website and you try to find the perfect matcha for yourself, and all you have is basically the website pictures and a description of the product. When I started my matcha journey, I faced the same problems, and I found it a little bit difficult to actually judge a product just by a picture and a description. That's why I came up with the idea to start this series, and within the next couple of weeks I'm going to test 15 different types of matcha that we have on our website and in our shop. And I will lend you my taste buds. I will give you an insight on the product, and it's going to be like an unpacking. I will show you how to prepare the product so that you actually get a better understanding of the products, and it makes it easier for you to choose the perfect product for you. I hope this ongoing video series is as much fun for you as it's going to be for me, because I'm going to taste all of our products, which I haven't done for quite some time. The last time that I tried all these products were in Japan last year when we sourced all the products. Unfortunately, to the situation that we have worldwide right now with COVID-19, it's a little bit difficult to travel, so we have to rely on the results of our journeys of last year and the year before. Nevertheless, we guarantee that we only serve the best and highest qualities of matcha in our tea house. We work with a network of over 75 tea farmers all over Japan from the best areas, and we only choose highest quality products for our customers. So I would like to invite you to join me, and let's go right into our new tea house and have a look for the first product of today. Now we're in our tea house, and as you can see, the interior is very authentic. We try to make everything as close to the Japanese original tea houses that we visited in Kyoto, and it's a lot of fun to work here. Our customers love it, and whenever you have the chance to visit us in Chiang Mai, I would like to welcome you here as well. All right, let's dive right into it, and I want to present you our first product. This is Shogyoken's Izumi No Shiro. Shogyokuen is a tea factory in Japan that has been producing matchas and teas for almost 200 years. Since 1827, the Kobayashi family has been producing teas in the past for the emperor family and also for the samurai elite. Kobayashi-san is one of only 13 people all over Japan with the highest grade in tea appraisal, which means he has the highest grade in tea blending and matcha blending. And he is the only one in the Kyoto prefecture, and Kyoto is basically the capital for matcha and green tea. It's very, very famous. Izumi No Shiro actually means translated white fountain, okay? And this is our standard ceremonial grade. You will find a link in the description and also somewhere here or here in the video. And I would like to show you the color of this wonderful matcha. As you can see, you have a very, very nice, vibrant green color, and it's perfect matcha for Usucha and especially for beginner. And now I'm going to show you how we're going to produce a perfect Usucha. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how we actually make the Usucha, and I already prepared something here. I have the chawan, which is the matcha bowl, and I put that on a scale so I can be a little bit more precisely. And what I'm doing for a perfect Usucha is I'm adding 2 grams of our ceremonial grade matcha. I'm using this chashaku, which is a special bamboo scoop for matcha. So that's 2 grams that I have right here. And next I'm going to sift the matcha so I have a very, very nice fine powder. I'm doing that to avoid lumps in the matcha because you want to have a liquid that is as smooth as possible. So the matcha experience will be much nicer. In case you do not have a sieve, I will show you in a other video that I'm going to shoot tomorrow how we can make perfect usucha without the sieve. There are also some techniques and I will introduce you to them. Now we sift the matcha, and as you can see we have a wonderful fine powder, and I already prepared hot water. It's very important that you use the water temperature, the right water temperature. To make perfect usucha, you should take water that is not hotter than 80 degrees Celsius. I personally believe that the best flavor is at around 70. So I already prepared the water. This is 60 milliliters of water at a temperature of 70 degrees Celsius. Next, I'm going to pour the water into the matcha bowl. And then I start to do slow movements so that the matcha is dissolving. It's very important that you get the water everywhere, that you do not have any leftovers on the bottom of the matcha bowl. And once you're sure that you actually dissolved everything, you start to make fast movements, and you want to do those zigzag M-shaped movements as quickly as possible. And as you can see, you have a very nice foam on top of the matcha. Izumi No Shiro is a very easy and beginner-friendly matcha. You will easily have that perfect foam on top. And as you can see, I stop in the middle and then I lift the chasen, the matcha whisk, and I have a very nice foam mountain in the middle of the matcha bowl. To have perfect usucha, you want to make sure that the bubbles are as small as possible. The less bubbles and the smaller the bubbles, the better the experience is. Okay, and now I'm going to zip. This is really great. I love this matcha. As I said, it's perfect for usucha and especially for beginners. This was one of the matchas that I started my journey with. And the flavor is very smooth. And it has a lot of umami, hints of sea breeze. You definitely get that fresh cut grass flavors and the flavor of fresh young peas. But it also has a hint of fruitiness, almost like peach. So this is definitely something that I can highly recommend. Drink it pure as usucha. You can make it on ice, which is something that I like to do here as well. In Thailand, it's always hot. So instead of the hot version, I'm making the cold version, and I shake it in the shaker. And I have a very nice cool drink, which is refreshing, tasty, and it gives me energy throughout the day. I could drink more of that. If you think this was interesting, wait for tomorrow's video, because tomorrow I will introduce you to another top matcha from the Shogyokuen tea factory. And if you are interested in this product, please leave me a comment in the comment box below. You can also contact us through email, through our email info@chasekitea.com. And as I said, if you have any further questions, do not hesitate and reach out to us at any time. That will be all for today. I hope you liked the video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, please hit the notification bell to make sure that you get information every time we upload a new video. And I'm going to see you in our next video tomorrow, and it's about the Toyomukashi, also from the Shogyokuen family. Keep on drinking the good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, bye bye.